A timeline of human evolution by KayScience.com. I'm now going to draw a timeline. This line represents today, the present day, 0 years ago. I'm now going to draw a timeline from the present day going back 6 million years, where this line represents 1 million years ago, this 2 million years ago, this line 3 million years ago, 4 million years ago, 5 and 6 million years ago. This line represents the date that Ardy's fossil was dated as, and that's 4.4 million years old. So the binomial name for Ardy is Australopithecus ramidus, and we nicknamed her Ardy. And Ardy's fossil was dated as 4.4 million years old. We know that Australopithecus ramidus lived 4.4 million years ago. And due to fossils not as old as Ardy's being found, we know that the Australopithecus genus went extinct 4 million years ago. And due to not all the fossils having been found, we don't know when the Australopithecus genus first existed. This blue line represents the date in which Australopithecus afarensis, or Lucy's fossil, was dated at, and that is 3.2 million years old. Due to other fossils belonging to the genus Australopithecus, we can assume that the genus Australopithecus lived 4.4 million years ago, and that it went extinct 2 million years ago, as you can see on the timeline. Homo erectus fossil, nicknamed the Tucana boy, was found in rock which was 1.6 million years old, so we know that the Tucana boy existed 1.6 million years ago. And due to fossils being found, we know that another Homo species, called Homo habilis, lived between 2.4 and 1.4 million years ago. And Homo erectus lived 1.6 to 0.5 million years ago. And Homo erectus lived 1.6 to 0.5 million years ago. And this here is Homo neanderthalis. Homo neanderthalis overlapped with Homo erectus, and Homo neanderthalis went extinct about 40,000 years ago. And Homo sapiens, what modern day humans are, and the first fossils of Homo sapiens were found around 200,000 years ago, and of course we still exist today. So our timeline goes from 200,000 years ago to the present day, 0 years ago. So the genus Homo, which included Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalis and Homo sapiens, was first seen to have existed on Earth 2.5 million years ago. So these are the Homo species. And the species belonging to the genus Australopithecus existed between these two dates here, and this is based on the fossils that have been found. So we believe that the species belonging to the genus Australopithecus existed from 4.4 million years ago to 2 million years ago. And species belonging to the genus Australopithecus went extinct about 4 million years ago. We don't know how far back they first lived on Earth, because we've yet to find those fossils. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. So Ardy had the smallest skull volume. Lucy had an ever so slightly larger skull volume. And as you can see here, each successive species would have had an ever so slightly larger skull volume, indicating a slightly larger brain. So as the skull volume increases, the brain size will increase. This means that the organism becomes cleverer. So as the skull volume increases, the brain size will increase. This means that the organism becomes cleverer. So the simplest tools have been used by Ardy. And then as the brain size increases and the organism becomes more clever, the tools become more complex. So you can see here, the tools become more complex as the species evolves into a more clever species. There could still be other species that we still haven't found yet, simply because the fossils have not been found. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. And if you're stuck, just re-watch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes.